The battle for child custody with a narcissist is nothing short of a challenging war, where you face cunning tactics and deeply manipulative psychological tricks. They are masters of manipulation, ready to distort the truth, drag your children into the conflict, and turn you into the enemy in their eyes. But don't lose heart. With knowledge, the right strategy, and unwavering determination, you can absolutely emerge victorious and protect your little angels. In this article, we will explore the secrets to fighting a narcissist, exposing their schemes, and convincingly securing custody of your children. Get ready to step into this battle and become a steadfast protector for your beloved child. Never accuse the other party of being a narcissist in court. Instead, highlight their harmful behaviors. When dealing with a narcissist in a child custody dispute, one golden rule is to avoid using the term narcissist in court. Instead, focus on specific patterns of behavior that are detrimental to the child. The unfortunate reality is that most cases involving narcissistic tendencies in custody disputes do not reach a level severe enough for the court to reduce their parenting time. In fact, some experts argue that reducing parenting time might even make the situation worse, as it could increase the pressure the individual places on the child. However, if the matter must be brought to court, it is crucial to emphasize specific harmful behaviors rather than labeling the other party as a narcissist. Keep in mind that a narcissism diagnosis does not automatically equate to restrictions on custody rights. Courts will only consider behaviors that demonstrably harm the child. One of the most powerful legal tools you can use in such cases is a psychological evaluation. This is a court-ordered process in which psychological experts conduct a comprehensive assessment of one party's mental health and behaviors, sometimes including the impact of those behaviors on the child. If you have reasonable grounds to believe that the narcissist's actions are severely harming your child's emotional or physical development, consult your attorney and consider requesting such an evaluation. However, psychological evaluations are not without risks. First, the cost of the process is often very high, ranging from several thousand to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on its complexity. In most cases, the requesting party will be responsible for covering these costs unless the court decides to split them or considers financial capabilities to provide partial support. Second, psychological evaluations are a double-edged sword. The results are not always in your favor. If the expert does not find sufficient evidence to prove that the other party's behavior causes significant harm, it could weaken your case in court. Therefore, use this weapon only when you have substantial and credible evidence to support your claim. Conducting a comprehensive custody evaluation. One highly effective approach is the comprehensive custody evaluation. This is a process conducted by court-appointed psychological experts to provide an objective and thorough understanding of the family dynamics, helping the court make a decision that serves the child's best interests. Unlike psychological evaluations, which focus solely on an individual's mental health, custody evaluations expand their scope to assess the behaviors, relationships, and parenting capacities of both parents, as well as their impact on the child. The expert conducts individual interviews, observes interactions between the parents and the child, and employs questionnaires and psychological tests to deeply analyze each parent's caregiving abilities. Additionally, they may review related documents such as medical records, academic performance, and reports from teachers or other relevant individuals to build a comprehensive picture. In some cases, the evaluation report may clearly highlight psychological issues such as narcissistic personality disorder, or at the very least, inappropriate behaviors by a parent, such as manipulation, control, or using the child as a tool for leverage. These findings can become critical evidence for the court in determining who is better suited to take on the responsibility of raising the child. However, custody evaluations also come with significant costs, typically ranging from $5,000 to $7,000, and in some cases even higher, depending on the complexity of the case. Usually, the requesting party is responsible for covering these expenses. Still, if there is a proven urgent need or financial imbalance, The court may decide to split the costs between the parties or provide partial financial support. It is also important to recognize that the results of the evaluation do not always favor the requesting party. If the report fails to identify significant harmful behaviors or does not demonstrate clear differences in parenting capabilities between the parties, it could weaken your case in court. Therefore, requesting a custody evaluation should be done with caution and only when you have substantial evidence to support your claims. This includes documenting specific incidents, gathering witness testimonies, and clarifying the negative impacts on the child. Ultimately, a custody evaluation is not just a legal tool, but also a pivotal step in resolving prolonged and tense disputes. By providing an objective and scientific perspective, it helps the court make decisions that prioritize the child's best interests, while offering you an opportunity to demonstrate your parenting abilities and dedication. However, like any legal measure, it requires careful consideration and thorough preparation, both financially and legally. Consult an experienced family lawyer to ensure that you are using this tool effectively, always keeping the ultimate goal in mind: protecting your child's rights and securing their best possible future. Preparing and gathering evidence for court. In any legal case, especially when dealing with a narcissist, master manipulators who distort the truth, relying solely on verbal arguments will never be enough to convince the court. To protect your rights and prove the accuracy of your claims, you must build a system of clear, detailed, and compelling evidence. Evidence not only helps counter false accusations from the other party, but also serves as a powerful tool to give you an edge in a tense legal battle. Evidence can come from various sources and must be carefully prepared. First, document every related event in detail, including the date, time, content, and specific context. Even seemingly insignificant details can become strategic cards in court. Text messages, emails, or any form of communication between you and the other party are critical sources that can demonstrate their behavior, words, or contradictions. Additionally, videos, voicemails, or any recordings that capture inappropriate behavior or lies from the narcissist should be preserved carefully. Witness statements from neutral third parties, such as teachers, neighbors, or colleagues, can further strengthen your argument and enhance your credibility in the eyes of the judge. To effectively organize your evidence, create a detailed timeline of relevant events. A timeline not only helps you arrange information logically, but also reveals patterns in the other party's behavior, such as frequent schedule changes, broken promises, or using the child as a tool for pressure. This can also help the judge identify discrepancies between the other party's words and actions. For instance, they may claim to be a devoted parent but fail to fulfill their responsibilities. With a clear timeline, you can present events more coherently, enabling the judge to understand the core issues without overlooking any critical details. However, do not rely solely on your memory. In stressful and emotional situations, memory is often inaccurate and prone to distortion. Therefore, record incidents immediately after they occur, including the other party's specific actions, your feelings at the time, and any witnesses present. All documents, messages, and evidence should be securely stored in a safe location, easily accessible when needed. Pay attention even to minor details. Sometimes seemingly trivial behaviors, when repeated, can become key factors in determining the outcome of your case. With thorough preparation and well-organized information, you will not only protect your rights, but also convincingly demonstrate the validity of your arguments in court. This preparation forms the foundation for securing a strong chance of victory in any legal dispute, especially when facing extreme conflicts. Mastering your emotions. A custody battle with a narcissist is like a cunning chess game, where your opponent constantly sets traps to ensnare you in an emotional web of their making. They deliberately provoke and incite you to demonstrate that you lack the composure and rationality needed to care for your child. Past wounds make you even more vulnerable to their traps, especially when your most precious treasure, your child, becomes the focal point of the conflict. But remember, the courtroom is not a boxing ring for venting your anger. Every outburst, no matter how justified, can be used by the narcissist against you. Instead of falling into their psychological games, focus on mastering yourself. Imagine yourself as a brilliant general standing before a tough battle. Rather than launching a direct assault on your opponent's fortress, you need a more strategic approach. The 1-hour rule is a secret weapon to help you take control of the game. When provoked, take a deep breath, step away from the eye of the storm, and give yourself time to reflect. Every move you make should be calculated carefully, ensuring you act in the best interests of your child. In this chess game, your child's well-being is the most important piece, followed by you and finally the other party. By maintaining your calm rationality and focus on the ultimate goal, you become the true winner. Conversely, if you let emotions dominate, you hand over the victory to your opponent, something you certainly do not want. An experienced attorney can guide you on how to manage your emotions in tense situations. They will help you prepare for court sessions, train you to remain calm even under provocation, and identify the right moments to express emotions genuinely but not excessively. A single tear at the right time or a firm statement when necessary can help the judge and jury empathize with the pain you are enduring. The goal is not to defeat the narcissist by demeaning them, but to let them expose their true nature in court. A narcissist often struggles when they feel cornered. They will try to retaliate, but in their uncontrolled anger, they will reveal the darker aspects of their personality. This is the golden moment your attorney can leverage to show that it is you, not the other party, who truly deserves custody of the child. Remember, success in this battle comes not only from legal knowledge, but also from your resilience and sharp intellect. Be a smart, composed, and strong warrior to protect the most precious treasure of your life. The golden rule in court. Be brief and concise. In the verbal battle with a narcissist, controlling your words is as crucial as maneuvering pieces on a chessboard. Every word you write can become a double-edged sword, capable of either protecting you or turning against you at any moment. When the other side plays their cards of deceit, your instinct might be to counter-attack by exposing the truth and proving them wrong. You may want to build a fortress of explanations and logical arguments to defend yourself. However, that fortress can sometimes become a maze that leaves you lost. A courtroom is not a place for debating. The court does not have the time or patience to sift through lengthy, verbose statements. Moreover, if you overreact with excessive rebuttals, they may view both sides as being mired in futile arguments. So, how can you marshal your forces effectively in this war of words? Remember, silence is sometimes golden. If the other party merely throws stones and hides their hands, attacking you with baseless claims, remain composed and unbothered. Don't let them lead you by the nose into endless disputes. However, if they strike with serious accusations that affect your honor and reputation, do not hesitate to retaliate. Respond succinctly and decisively, affirming that their claims are false. Most importantly, always adhere to the golden rule. Be brief and concise. Every word you write could become evidence in court. Therefore, think carefully before you write, eliminate personal emotions, and focus on the essential information. Imagine yourself as a skilled archer. Every arrow you shoot must hit the mark. Do not waste ammunition on meaningless targets. By choosing your words wisely, you not only protect yourself, but also make a good impression in court, bringing you closer to the ultimate victory. Winning custody of your child against a narcissist is a significant challenge, but it is not impossible. This requires thorough preparation, emotional control, and a steadfast focus on the best interests of the child. Narcissists often rely on manipulation and conflict to gain the upper hand, but you can neutralize their tactics by staying calm, meticulously documenting everything, and presenting a strong case supported by evidence. Remember, the court's primary concern is always the safety and well-being of the child. Your ability to demonstrate stability, support, and a positive, nurturing environment will be the decisive factor. Seek guidance from experienced attorneys, lean on your support system, and maintain a clear, strategic approach throughout the process. This journey may test your limits, but when you keep your goal in mind, the safety, happiness, and future of your child, you can succeed. By doing so, you can secure a stable, loving environment that your child deserves to thrive in.